The Scottish Socialist Party is determined to campaign alongside the Railway Workers Union for safety. Safety is an issue that should affect anybody who's ever taken a train journey or who has a child or grandchild likely to take one. We believe that all 600 guards' jobs and their roles should be protected and undiluted, including full control over train dispatch. The same jobs should be extended and created to those trains that were turned into driver only, because since then there's been an explosion in the volume of passengers. For instance, in the last 10 years in Scotland, passenger journeys have increased by 35% to a total of 93 million. That, of course, in itself requires greater safety measures, more safety critical staff in the form of guards. Public ownership of the railways is essential to public safety. Privatisation has led to a multitude of competing companies, and every single one of those have borrowing costs, which is passed on to the workforce and the passengers. They have dividends they want to hand out to their shareholders. It was calculated by a study in 2011, £1.2 billion every year was wasted as a result of this multitude of competing companies. And that's why the Scottish Socialist Party believes that public ownership with a system of democratic working class control and management is essential to bring about a safe, reliable, accessible railway system. We believe that every station should be staffed, fully equipped, be welcoming to passengers, including at night. And on top of that, disabled and infirm passengers require the staffing levels to protect them and cater for their needs. We've had heartbreaking examples of disabled people being left stranded on the station. That's a disgrace in the 21st century. And when the Scottish Government claim in the form of the SNP to be stronger for Scotland, the question is, which Scotland? Is it the Scotland of Scotrail workers? Is it the Scotland of the passengers that need safe, accessible, decent train journeys? No, unfortunately, they've cherry-picked aspects of the McNulty report, which demanded that every train should be driver only by default, which demanded cuts to station staff, which demanded closure of ticket offices, and which demanded cuts to maintenance and infrastructure workers as well. Instead, what they should do is take the privateering out of the railway system, bring it into public ownership, and ensure it's a safe, accessible railway system that caters for all.